False flag like a motherfucker today. Hey, they ain't let the GDs in the dough. What you talking about? Hey, they ain't let the GDs in the dough. Hey, look, we in. What you talking about? Hey, I'm an old gangster. Old gangster, you feel me? And they sure did. They sure did. Alright. Definitely gonna make reading shorter. Just getting a lot of, hey, boom, shorten down, shorten. Alright, I got y'all. I'm gonna try to do that. For those that know me, y'all hate when I gotta like shorten down messages and shit, but whatever. It's a lot of information anyway. Be cool. I'm gonna use the gold pack today. Trojan man. Let me get rocking with this shit. Now look. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes ran. We will begin. Head, that's your thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you're going. You know what I'm saying? Your mind, your mentality. You know what I mean? Everything starts from here. God indwells our mind, number one. Number two, this is just where everything starts. We got to be on point. You know the term on point? Yeah, it's right here. That's head. Then we got shoulders, just cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Shit, your heart and mind must be aligned in everything that you do, right? Yeah. Who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine does. That's her realm. That's her territory. That's where she be at mostly. You know, she's the queen piece on the checkboard. Not the king for a reason. It's because of being in this realm so much, but everything will make sense soon. Then you got wands. Who's the king of wands? The divine masculine. So these next two chambers are his realms. You know what I'm saying? Wands are knees. That's doing shit. That's what you're currently doing. It's your current motion. Things you're doing, things you've done, not things you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Actions and behavior. That's all wands are. Knees are. So get moving. Masculine, he's the king of that shit. Then we got pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. Stuff you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All right? You know, something that's in your grasp. Something that you can feel in the back of your neck or smell. You know what I mean? From a distance. All pentacles expire. They have an expiration date. We're walking, talking pentacles. This earth is a pentacle itself. It has an expiration date, just like we do. So, more than anything, pentacles just represent manifestations, which we as human beings do every day. Now, let's get straight to the reading. Like, straight to the reading. Overall energy is fairly important. Bottom line energy is very important. The top row is going to be the divine masculine subconscious energy or indirect energy. The bottom row is going to be his direct energy or conscious energy. Constant wands, motions, movement, actions, behavior, conscious thoughts, swords, thoughts, decisions, direction, or conscious feelings and emotions. Which are indicators on where he's going mentally at the end of the day. So, divine masculine situation, let's get it right. First card in this message is the Ace of Wands. This is the Nebuchadnezzar in my deck. When I first started doing tarot, the name that I had for this card, my definition, was the Nebuchadnezzar from the Matrix. This is being awoke, aware, awakened. But this is also a wand, so it's action, it's movement. So this is the first step past being woke, the first step after being aware. It's like a robot that's become self-aware. It's a robot, okay? It's a whole warehouse full of robots, okay? All of a sudden now, all these warehouses full of innate objects, you understand me? One just comes alive. First step is awareness, being alive. This is like being born or being baptized or being saved. So you're a new creature. You understand what I'm saying? Born again, so to speak. That's the Ace of Wands. The second wand will be the Two of Wands, which is survival. Or making ends meet. More so than anything, survival. If you're alive, you have to survive. So just imagine a self-conscious robot coming alive. Shit. The second thing he's going to have to do is survive. Let's just say he's a good robot. He doesn't kill people. He's self-aware of feelings and emotions, and human beings in particular. So he just decides to bust out of the laboratory, right, to survive. Because they know they're going to kill it or dissect it or whatever because it's self-aware. Then you got the 301s. That's path, purpose, evolution. That's doing more than just survival. That's doing more than, as a robot, just chilling in a cave or hiding from existence. You're a fucking self-aware robot. You can do so much good in the world. Three of Wands, purpose, path, the divine feminine's role. Two of Wands is divine masculine's role, but like I say, survival. Everything starts from awareness. From the robot who just became self-aware that has to go through the systems, the stages, the cycles, or just you, divine masculine, who are just finally becoming aware. It's like Neo awakening out that bubble in the Matrix. That's the overall energy. If this shit was a movie, if I can describe it, it'd just be Neo waking up out the bubble. He wakes up, what the fuck's going on? Busts through the bubble, you know what I mean? Only to see what life really is. It's the real world. That's what the fourth, fifth dimension is. It's the real world. This third dimension we call life, this temporary space and time, temporary keyword, it is a matrix. So it could be a fucking simulation. You don't know. Kind of like one. The shit is extraordinary shit to be happening in the world, or shit that's going on in this program that we call the Matrix. So, say all to say this. You in a new world. You got new eyes. You got a new mind. Okay? You are reborn. You are Neo waking up. You're not Mr. Anderson no more. And with that comes a lot of divine accountability. Accountability in the earth looks like an ace of pentacles. Whose kid is this? Mine. That's a pentacle. You're accountable for that. Who spilt this drink? I did. I'm sorry. That was your fucking drink. That's a pentacle. You're accountable for that shit. It's something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. It's there. You know what I mean? But in the fourth, fifth dimension, Zion, the real world, accountability looks a little bit like this. It's a wand. It's an action or behavior you're doing. Okay? That you're accountable for. Not the things you have. Pentacles don't mean shit in the fourth and fifth dimension. It's all about actions, and you becoming aware of that too. That's just fairly important. You did. What's most important of all, bottom line energy, we got the Two of Swords. I told you, the Ace of Swords will represent ascension. Ace of Wands will represent awareness or being awoke. Ace of Swords will represent ascension, mentally going up. This is physically going up. You know what I mean? Or spiritually going up. Or etherically going up. This is all mental. What's up? God is what's up. That's ascension. There's only one right way in life, and that's up. Any other way is a distraction. Or, in this case, maybe you're just not ready to go forward. The Three of Swords is the pain card. That's going past the point of no return. And usually that third sword is facing in the same direction as the one going up, because that's the only right way. You can go other ways. You can, Two of Swords. This is so-called options. I don't want to go the right way. I don't want to go that way. I know I got options. Okay, this is testing your options. God gave us free will to try as many options as we please. You know what I mean? There's only one right way though. Okay, so if it ain't you distracted going in other directions other than the way you know you need to go, masculine, it's all mental, the direction or decision you need to make right now. It looks like an important one, right? This could also be an energy of indecision. It's just a fork in the road. You want to go in two different directions. It's two people you torn between. It's two decisions you torn between. Two directions you torn between. Whatever it is, just go the right way. Right way might not be the best way for you. You know what I mean? The world ain't Burger King. We can't have it our way like that. You did? So, you gotta make your next move your best move. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do so you can do what you want to do. The way you pivoting, the way you kind of indecisive on this masculine, it seems like you're making this a very hard decision. And I just want to take a sneak peek. What the fuck is this even about, player? A pentacle. A person, a place, or a thing. Ace of Pentacles is a big ass pentacle. Whatever this is something big, it's something huge, it's something important. Whatever this is a cornerstone for your finances or a cornerstone in your love life. or a cornerstone in your spiritual evolution right now. This is very important. You're torn between something that's very important and the right way. I take it, whatever this is in the right direction, but if you're kind of debating so-called options, with something that's like as good as this as you passing up, mentally that just don't seem like the right decision. So, like I said, it's about to go up. You know, you torn between two different directions or two different decisions or two different people or stuck in two different places. Whatever it is, you kind of like feel split in two. It's all mental, so don't trip. So this is a big thing too. So I hope you make the right decision. I hope you go with whatever this big ass pinnacle is. Because it looks valuable. This shit looks like something great. Definitely looks like a add-on you want to have in your life, especially if it's a person with that much glow. Coming into this thing, though, masculine and your subconscious energy, coming into the situation, we have the Six of Wands. This is wins, victories, and celebrations. You got something to celebrate. It's like you got a victory here, player. A W. It's like you winning. This is in your subconscious, okay, or indirect energy. So this is something you don't see. A winner. A champion right here. This is like what you want. What you want is right here. But it's kind of in a fog because it's not kind of in front of your face. It's not conscious. Or at least in your case, it ain't evident yet. You directly come into the situation with this win. We have the devil. Now, what you consciously see or consciously dealing with is a devil. A devil is addiction. Of course, you're in a fog. You can't see this win because you lost in the sauce. Okay, it's drugs, alcohol, whatever your vice is. You know what I'm saying? You overindulging in it too much to where you really can't see the forest for the trees, or you can't see a good opportunity in front of your face or a good person in front of your face. Whatever it is, addiction. It could be you being chained to someone or someone being chained to you, whether you realize it or don't. That's what the devil card is. Like I said, you got some good shit going on with this bottom line energy, which is very important. You got a good thing. But it seems like you torn. I'm pretty sure this devil is playing a huge part in this whole tornness thing you got going on. Now, the devil ain't an entity that we can put blame on or subgroup shit into. It's just the energy. We'll dive into it more. Devil can also be a bad contract, a bad relationship, bad business partner, a bad friend, an enemy, a wolf, you know what I mean? Dressed in sheep's clothing. A real demon or some shit like that. Devil card could also be regression. You going backwards. Bottom line, motherfucker, you supposed to be going up to this good situation, but you debating on mentally going backwards. Devil energy will have you going backwards. Devil's good for that. Then this could be codependency. I'll just let that marinate as I move on to the next energies. Feminine role, as far as your subconscious or indirect energy masculine in regards to the feminine or a feminine, be the women in your life, your divine feminine, your karmic feminine, daughter, mother, female co-worker, boss, the female cop that just keep harassing your ass and some shit like that. We got Six of Pentacles. That's homeostasis. You kick your subconscious off with two sixes. Sixes are like low energy. I mean, they're not fives or like twos, but Six of Pentacles is a D. It's homeostasis. It's like you pass, but you ain't getting no credit for it. It's a D. It's not an F. You ain't failing, but it ain't a C. You're not passing. This shit don't pass. It gets you by, but it cannot pass. I just take it as this shit is just passing. Bare minimum, basic. It's a feminine. It's a basic ass feminine. All right. That looks like to be in La La Land. Now I'm gonna put this as a feminine, and I'm gonna put it just as yourself. You could be just in your feminine energy. You know, what's that? Being in your heart and mind a lot more. Thus in your fields. You know, Six of Pentacles. That's homeostasis. Like it's just an okay situation. Four of Swords is too much rest, too much relaxation. Four of Swords could be an idle mind. What's an idle mind? It's the devil's workshop. It's how the devil even came out here through this idle mind that's in your subconscious energy in regards to the feminine. I just take it as, like I say, if your body is a temple, then this Four of Swords, your mind is basically the doorway. And it's like this door is propped open. Basic shit, homeostasis shit, like just letting things happen, just letting situations dissolve themselves, just not doing anything, you know, just letting things playing out, just leading shit on. You know, when you don't finish or handle your business, it's like you're on autopilot. You have an idle mind. And like I said, that's just the perfect time for the devil to creep up. It's like a setup that whoever this devil is, could be a person, could be a place, could be a thing, like this drug you just in the fog with, right? You in your head, you ain't doing no actions. You ain't doing no actions, you ain't doing nothing. If you living in la la land, like Four Swords is la la land, you in your head. It's just like the energy of getting your back massaged, or getting your feet done, or nails done real quick. It's like you immobilized. Can't really do shit. You kind of in a mental state, like you're getting your feet done, so you're not going anywhere. So you're gonna be in your mind a lot. You're either thinking or on your phone or doing whatever the fuck you do when you immobilize due to luxury. You're on vacation. You ain't at home. You ain't at work. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like you in a chill state. Like you on vacation. Of course you don't want to hear no call from your coworker or your no kids. Or just like, yo, let me fuck. I'm on vacation. It's like call later. La La Land is like I'm gone. Saint elsewhere. And it's the Saint elsewhere shit mentally, because that's all it is. That's really got you in a trap. This devil keep you in a fog so they can keep getting whatever they're getting from you or taking whatever they're taking from you. This devil energy keeps a bad deal with you or bad blood with you or always got some shit stirring. Keep you caught up in they shit to where you distracted from where the fuck you really need to go. Whatever this energy is, you just cool with. That's the problem. It's the energy of what I tell motherfuckers all the time. Fuck your ex. I ain't never been in a relationship in my life. I played house. You know what I mean? I've been, cuffed up. I had a boo thing or two. You know what I mean? I've been whipped out in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But no, I've never been in a relationship. However, I'm a pro at what I do. I guess when it comes to divine love and just love in general and just twin flames and shit, I'm just like a guru, son. So I will say this. Fuck your ex. I hear that shit a lot. Yo, yeah, I broke up with her and shit, but we still friends. I can always get back with her. Like niggas say that shit like a badge of honor. Like, me? Yo, she old news, man. Like, thank God there's plenty of other fish in the sea. Like, thank God we got options, so-called options. Don't ever get stuck up on something old. It's old. What's old to you gonna be brand new to somebody else. The little bullshit that they hit you with, they can go hit somebody else with that shit. But keep them over there with that. That's the area around you ain't even trying to be around. Right? You tried that. Been there. Done that. It's time to get to some new shit. Can't step in a new situation with old shit on your book. Every time you look back at an ex, every time you go back to fuck with that crazy ass chick, she crazy because that's what you call her. She crazy. She all that. She all that shit you say she is, but you still hit. Thus, fucking up her process. I told you, you a divine, masculine. You ain't like regular dudes out here. You got an inner glow like Bruce Leroy, boy. You are the chosen one. You are different. You different. You think because you cute. Huh. Think it because it's your whip or your job or what you got. You think it's pinnacles that got these bitches flocking to you and shit. Nah. They see the glow. They see that divine shit in you. They see that God in you. It's really God that they see in you. That's what draw people to you. You a divine. You're a man or a woman of God. You're a divine. And people can feel, you can see the God in people. You can feel the God in people like, divines know what I'm talking about. Hello? Everybody else, hell yeah, you'll be confused. But you different. And you just attract bugs. You a light. Of course you're going to attract mosquitoes and moths and all kind of shit. You lit. All right? What you got to understand is you can't have your light on 24/7. What you got to understand is your light is going to attract bugs, bring raid. Like, you different. But you think of yourself so low or so average or so basic or so Six of Pentacles that you ain't even thinking you the star, you the celebrity, that you something. That everybody want a piece of, that everybody want to get with. You don't see that influence on you. You don't, you know what I'm saying? If you was looking at yourself through the eyes of your feminine, or really listen to how your feminine really talk about you and beef you up and shit, masculine, you would know why you got that charm, why you got that draw. You be thinking it's luck. Nah. Off your dick, though. It's like, you fucking with basics, man. And these basics is basically chirping with you because you a 10 or a king or a knight or a queen fucking around with 6s and 7s. You might meet a 10 every now and then, but 10 is just the completion of your karmic cycle. Knights, queens, kings, and things are divine realms. You fuck with like 6s, 5s, 7s. Could be a number or how they look, or just like I said, a card. A deck of cards or something like that. Like, moving on. You directly in regards to a feminine energy, we got the Four of Wands. You had this in your last message. You got it now. Twin Flame union, reunion, and recognition. You won't end. I think that's really what this bottom line really is about. This Ace of Pentacles is, I take it as the prize. You know what I mean? It's something. This little demo you got with your Twin Flame, this whole Twin Flame shit is something. You've been ducking and dodging it and debating it and trying to get other options with it. I know the divine going the right way. I know Four of Wands, union, reunion, recognition. I know that's going in the right way. What a pentacle, a particular someone. This is the feminine energy too. The only feminine that's even mentioned with this. This is Zion in my hand. This is heaven in my hand. This is Havana in my hand. This is like the fourth, fifth dimension. This is the infinite. This is something divine that I hold. So, and this is in the feminine role. So it's only going to get facilitated with the divine feminine. You dig what I'm saying? Let me put some more smoke on this. This is your direct energy. In regards to a feminine, we got the Four of Wands here. Clarifying that, we got the Queen of Cups, which is a psychic card. What's a psychic? Trusting in your own intuition. Your own intuition. It's like an X-Men. Divines are X-Men. You are X-Men masculine. Your feminine is an X-Men too. Two X-Men getting married, like Jean Grey and Scott Summers, which is fucking Cyclops and shit, like them getting married, which they did. Their power couple status, that's what this is. This Four of Wands represents Jean Grey and Cyclops' love. That's some strong shit right there. It's like Padme and Anakin Skywalker. Anakin is like a fucking Skywalker. He's like the most powerful motherfucker in the universe. Padme is, she got abilities. It's in her blood to have some real spiritual magic shit got going on. This is like a power couple, like Trinity and fucking Neo, man, from the Matrix. Like, not only is Twin Flame union, reunion, and recognition at hand for you, more than anything, you seeing the divine aspect of it, the spiritual aspect of it. Queen of Cups is also dreams coming true, wishes being granted, miracles happening, like writings on the wall. No, excuse me, that was the Nine of Cups. Queen of Cups is signs, synchronicities, writings on the wall, dreams and visions. You can literally see what union look like, or you're having a dream what this look like, and you like how it look. Thus, you're being pulled towards whatever this might be, or whatever this is. Queen of Cups is also the ghosting card. This is your wedding day, and you try to get ghost. You know, Four of Wands is also your home. It's the four walls that make your shelter. So maybe you foresee some change happening in your home front. You know, it's like you really debating on where you want to spend the rest of your life at. For the older masculines, and you're probably feeling your digs. You probably want to go somewhere, a new city or something, somewhere warmer, somewhere else, somewhere better. You know what I mean? And where the fuck you at? You know, if it ain't twin flame union, reunion, recognition, and how I expand on that is just you know what time it is. You ready? Divine feminine might not be, but don't trip because that's the shit you was on when she was like ready. So what you're going through is what your divine feminine went through, and she held it down for a long ass time. Like same energy she had is what you need to grow into. It's going to be all good. You don't be thinking the worst because that's not what it is. So feminine could have thought the worst, right? Y'all here. Union is happening. You thought this would never happen. It's happening. You feel it. You see it. You're dreaming about it like it's here. It's at hand. Directly. In regards to feminine energy. Twin flame, union, reunion, recognition. This shit has been very prevalent this week and last week. Okay? A lot of twins are getting into union, reunion, and recognition. Welcome to the party, pal. Alright? All this twin flame thing is like I said, Die Hard when John McClane threw the body out the building to Carl Winslow, the cop, to get the cops to come to the building because you know they had shit locked down here. Like it had to, you know, it had to be some way to notify the cops that some shit going on. That was the way. Might have fucked your whole day up, Carl Winslow, but guess what? Welcome to the party, pal. That's all this twin flame situation is. It's a dead body being thrown by John McClane on top of your police car while you on a break eating Twinkies and shit in La La Land, you know what I'm saying? Getting shook up into the reality of what the fuck's about to happen. Masculine, let's get to your role. You, as far as yourself, subconsciously, indirectly, we got the Eight of Cups. Aside from this basic shit that's been in the back of your mind, you knowing you need to leave this certain chick alone. You know it's time. You know you need to leave shorty alone. I'm a guy, so like I say, you know, some chicks, I know I need to leave alone. Because I've been fucking with them for too long. Some still waiting on me, to like Batman or Superman to just arrive in their life the way they said. You ever seen the movie Pootie Tang? You remember Biggie Shorty, played by Wanda Sykes? How her whole MO was like, I'm gonna wait for Pootie Tang. He gonna be right here. He gonna be in my bed. He gonna be down on his luck, and I'm gonna get him back up. You know what I mean? And it's gonna happen just like that. And she said it, and it happened. But what Pootie Tang did was what any real nigga do. It's like, all right, thank you, Biggie Shorty. But it's like, I gotta go. You know I gotta go. You fuck with me. You understand me. You understand me. You know I gotta be free. Ooh, I gotta be up. I gotta go. Love you, but I gotta ride. You know what I mean? And it's hard to let go of good women. I don't want to say just good pussy, but good women. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's attached to the good woman. You feel what I'm saying? But it's hard. It's really hard letting go of that. Y'all together, both of y'all, like that and that. Like it's hard to see her go, but that thinking some other nigga having that the way we was having that, like that's the mental part of why niggas can't leave ducks alone or niggas like myself who can't leave these crazy bitches alone, man. It's just, you know, we gotta leave them alone for their own good, because they don't know no better. They'll be sitting up waiting 1,000 years for you to arrive in their mind the way they got shit set up in La La Land. La La Land that you were included in at one point. Because you got caught up in that shit. Yeah, I mean, whatever she doing. You know what I mean? These chicks got their tactics, you know what I'm saying? Saying all that shit to say this. You've been thinking back at your last little demo. The type of chicks you run into. You know what I mean? Knowing you fucking with situations that ain't going nowhere. To some masculines, that shit been a safety gate. That shit been like a safety gate. You know what I mean? That shit been a protective barrier. That shit been helping you this whole time. Fucking with people you know you ain't going nowhere with. thus letting your main chick or the person you love the most mind wander at the what ifs when you know damn well what it is. If that makes any fucking sense. Then they think you found somebody special. Because you keep going back to her, she must be something special, or she must got something. When in reality, it's nothing. You going back to when you really analyzing what the fuck you going back to. It's like I think I love my wife. Chris Tucker was analyzing why he got married. Why did I get married? And he had a flashback. It was like basically he tried to holler at a dime ass chick. She was like, soon he pulled up on her, she fuck off. Like, ha! He couldn't even spit game at her. Like, it's a lot of those bitches out there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. Then it's like, some other shit happened, but I remember, like, he tried to holler at the rich girl. She said, fuck off. Like, you know, he too broke for her. Or it's like, you become a trap to these little Six of Pentacles basic chicks be talking about. A little riffraff, you know what I'm saying? Who just fuck with you just cuz. And it's a plethora of them, because, you know what I'm saying? They just all want to have a good time and shit like that. So you get like the riff rap of what you don't want. Then it was like, the gay dude rolled up to him like, I fuck you. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, nigga, that's why I got married. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't shit out here. And I'm a single guy, and I can tell you, it ain't. I mean, there's people out here and shit like that, but to be single, I don't know, it ain't shit out here. To me, I got a spiritual journey. It's more a path over purpose with me. I'm more like a urban gangster monk out here in these streets. So I just live. My life is like a movie. So my shit is like different. And all divines can say that shit. All divines can say their life is like a movie, and their shit is just different. We don't live life like comics, like the common folk around this motherfucker. But saying all that to say this with this Enterprise card in my hand, masculine Enterprise. Reason why you fuck with these ducks is because you really ain't got too much to A, do, or you really just ain't got too much, period. So you finessing them. You finessing these ducks. Getting what you can get out of them, money, little trips, little gifts and shit, you know what I mean? Whatever they throwing out, including the box, eater. So, you know you need to do for self more. You're too dependent on know nothing motherfuckers is because you really ain't got nothing your damn self. If you had something, you wouldn't even facilitate with these low-level people. You wouldn't be doing this low-level shit. It's like me at one point. I'm going to keep this shit quick because I want to wrap this up within like 40 minutes. I don't want to be too long with this video. So like I said, my life before I got on path and purpose and shit, I was out here selling drugs. I was gangbanging, selling crack, fucking walking on train tracks. Think I lived in Chicago during drill season. Drilling started, my personal opinion, like 2011. It's just like around that time. Like, you know what I mean? It was very dangerous to be where the fuck, just to be outside. Like, I'm gangbanging, not knowing what the fuck was going on with this whole drill shit. I'm like oblivious to like the wars and the fractions and the motherfuckers that's killing each other and how deep it is and how anybody can get it around this bitch. Motherfuckers even think you facilitated with the other side, they gonna blast at your ass. It ain't like, because I'm an old gangster. Back in the day where it was just like, nigga, I'm GD, so I wear blue. You can identify me as a GD, nigga, because I wore black and blue. Nigga, like, I kept my shit to the right. Nigga, like, you could tell. You knew me. You knew what I was when you see me coming and going. You know what I mean? Now, you don't know who. And it's like individual fractions is renegade. It was just fucked up out here. And I was in the midst of all that shit. In the streets, out of all places. Doing dirt. I'm not a killer. I'm a lover. I'm a fighter. It's more of like a hustler type guy. You know what I mean? But it was, to where a year after this moment I'm talking about, I met my twin and my whole life fucking changed. Oh, fucking life changed. You know what I'm saying? And I was in the fucking streets hard. And it was just like, the type of dude I am, I'm cool. I respect anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all love with me. So I'm thinking it was cool at that time to hang with the people I was hanging with. I'm hanging with killers. I'm hanging with thugs. I'm hanging with, like, motherfuckers I shouldn't be hanging with. People who Probably got people want to kill them. I'm around them. I'm near them. Like, I'm telling you, I wasn't oblivious to the streets. I was just oblivious to like my own influence. I'm like a swan kicking it with crows. But I don't see myself as a swan. I was looking at myself as a crow. But they don't look at me as a crow. You know what I mean? Everybody can see I'm a fucking like swan but me. And I'm walking around here as a swan waddling with the goddamn crows thinking it's all cool when it ain't. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like I have the enterprise. Eight of Cups. And all that Eight of Cups is the Patti LaBelle card. It's doing what Patti LaBelle is doing now. So she's selling Pally Pies. She in Walmart. She in stores getting money. She ain't got to be signed on a label. The average person is signed to a label, taking whatever the label is getting them, doing whatever the label tells them to do. They have no control over their own shit. They just, like I say, you know, swans with crows. When you can boss up on your own shit, when you got your own business, when you got your own enterprise, when you got your own money, when you got your own shit, it's a swag that come with that. And that's the type of swag that's identified by other people with that swag to get swaggerific. It's crazy the type of people that I hang with now. All spiritual people, very ascended people, very divine people. Like I hang with very movie character people now. Like, and I was other than when I was with the comic folk. And all that got me from the world, basically, from that street shit to this deep shit, was just a switch in my mind. You know, in divine love, a twin flame demo was changing my fucking life. Four Wands changes lives, people. Okay, this shit ain't just to be had by yourself and enjoyed and shit. It's for you to transform into a whole new creature, so you can help other people get on this same shit. Ain't just about you. You can learn all that shit. So masculine, directly you in regards to yourself, you got an 8 of Swords. This is a self-imposed prison. It's just a long-standing belief that needs to be eradicated. A false sense of entitlement that you just need to let go of. A false sense of security that you need to let go of. Or just building walls and gates up against your heart right now. Because the shit is American Gladiator obstacle course at this point. It's American Ninja fucking Warrior where your heart at. It's too much shit around your heart. Feminine is a ninja. She's become accustomed to hop through this little shit in record time to get in here when she needs to. It's a lot getting in here, but if she has to get in here, she can get in here. He can be a she can be a he, you know how to rock it. It took years for her to like master this obstacle course. Like I say, this obstacle course is very fucking difficult to get through, but it can be penetrated by you. Other people, of course, they can't get to your heart. Of course, they can't get to your mind. Of course, you can, like I say, you got them blocked off for a reason. But this whole wall is going to come crumbling down. It's like the Berlin Wall. You're going to knock this shit off. Only to see that the whole purpose of the fucking wall was just pointless. Stupid as hell. You thinking them two fractions gonna come together and beat each other up because they've been like two dogs barking at each other from opposite ends of the wall. That shit gonna get crazy. Nah, they've been waiting to kick it. Nah, they've been waiting to integrate. Like, we've been waiting on this shit. You late. Like, this wall late as fuck. But when it comes down, we can finally move forward and get to the changes that need to be made around here. Change has to happen. It's just change that's going on. You know what I'm saying? You can let the blanket that you hiding under from the boogeyman, you can let that shit down. You can take that blanket off. You can throw that shit away. You're good. There is no boogeyman. There's no boogeyman. You can finally sleep with the lights off. I mean, you can finally get rid of that teddy bear. Like I say, it's a mental thing. You accepting what to fear and what not to fear anymore. You know, what's hard and what's not. What's challenging and what isn't anymore. It's all mental. And you're just having a mental breakthrough. And it's just going to come from your feminine sneaking through your obstacle course you call a wall or a gate to get from your heart. It's like you're going to be going through an episode, fucked up time. And you're going to go into this little wall, like you're going to go into your little cocoon, you're going to shut down from the rest of the world. And it's like you press a button and your American Ninja Warrior shit pops up to keep people from getting in your heart and mind. And it's like your feminine is going to like go through that shit so fast that it's going to piss you off. Like by the time you get to where you get to soak and feel shitty about yourself and shit, it's like your feminine gonna be right there by the time you get to sit down. And when you see her, it's all hypothetically speaking. When you see her, I mean, allegory, whatever. And when you see her, you're gonna be mad in a good way. It's just like, don't you ever quit? You want this though. Like, you want this. She's the only person that can get in. She's the only person you can actually talk to, have like a real live conversation with. She's the only person that cares about your well-being. It's like she runs in. Yeah, I seen the wall up. Everything okay? You good? You need something? You all right? And it's just like my twin always does. Like, of course I could use something. I ain't gonna sit here and not take the shit you offer and shit. Like, I can always use something, motherfucker. Like, and it's like from that moment, it's like you win. Like, you know what? I like you. Like, you're a good player. I've been trying to shake you for a while now. Like, I've been trying a lot to go around this, to not do this. Not because I don't want it. I just figure you want what's best for yourself and shit, and fucking with a person like me, dealing with a person like me. You know what I mean? I know I ain't making it no easy for you. You just went through my ninja obstacle course and shit with ease. I guess you kind of got muscle memory to that shit. Just like he's thankful. It's a lot of feelings. Can't even describe what this energy is. Like I feel it. It's an energy of just like a person that wore themselves in and now they're cool now. Like a motherfucker that been wanting to be your friend and you've been testing them and they like, am I cool now? Is we fam now? Alright, give me some, motherfucker. I fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like this is a person you just been testing. Testing and testing and testing and testing and testing and testing and testing. You don't have to test them this much, but it's like you become accustomed to do it. Because you just at all that they keep trying. And it's like all them actions that the feminine did, that you're doing feminine, is going to pay the fuck off. And it does. Future final roll wrapping this up. In your indirect energy masculine going to the future, you got the Seven of Pentacles. Once again, subconsciously, you know what the fuck you need to do. Reread. Seven of Pentacles is the RE card. Reorder something. Release something. Remove something. Relocate or something. Revise something. Reconnect something. Reunion maybe. Recognition for some. Rearrange. Relay a message. Replay a message or two. Really reverse a move. Renege on something that you currently in the process of. Whatever this is RERE. You're going to do about 7 of them. And when you do, your life is going to get back on track. Because that's what you've been wanting. It's your shit on track. Your shit been off track for a minute. You ain't talking like money. You ain't talking like finances and shit. You talking like stability, structure, depth. You know? That type of shit. Final card in this message, you got the Six of Cups. That's the sauce. And that's where you're headed to. In the future, masculine, you're heading to the sauce. Who's the sauce maker? The divine feminine. What sauce? That's your steez, that's your essence, that's what makes you you. Sauce is what brings flavor to the world. But it's a particular sauce that you just are so fond of, you need that today. It's the energy of a person who would drive, my personal opinion, more than 15, 20 miles to go get something to eat that they had a taste for. It ain't like you going to the restaurant to eat. You just had a taste for it. Fuck it. We just do that. We just drive all the way out here to get it. And it's like, you know what you want, and you're going to get that shit. And it's like, it sounds stupid. You drove all the way for that? Yeah. Got a taste for it. You know what I'm saying? That's your sauce. That's your Steve. That's your shit. That's what you like. And it's just like you ride into the sunset, heading towards what you really like. Like, say that shit one more time and end the message. You're riding into the sunset, going to get something you really like. That's my message. Hope I can be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Stay tuned for the feminine read. Deuces.